Pride Mobility Products and Quantum Rehab have launched the Edge 3 Stretto Power Wheelchair. The Stretto is the newest and narrowest power wheelchair in the Quantum Rehab fleet and is an industry game changer. The name itself means narrow in Italian. It was designed with the user's environment in mind, providing both stability and nimble mobility. The Stretto can be used for both pediatric and adult consumers, with seat dimensions ranging from 12 by 12 to 20 by 20 and a weight capacity of up to 300 pounds. The Stretto can accommodate 80 to 90% of users who need small base units. Soon after launch, we will have the ability to accommodate 10 by 10 seating to expand the Stretto's application with the pediatric population. Most notable is that the Stretto has two drive wheel sizes available. With the 12.5-inch drive wheels, the Stretto measures 20 3/4 inches wide, which is 3 3/4 inches narrower than the Edge 3 and allows a seat-to-floor height as low as 16.5 inches. With the 14-inch drive wheels, the base measures 21 3/4 inches, which is still 2 3/4 inches narrower than the Edge 3. Regardless of which drive wheels are selected, the Stretto has a 3-inch ground clearance, making it easy lock compatible. The Stretto is also WC19 compliant in most configurations. The Stretto is equipped with SRS with independent suspension. It is the first model in the Edge 3 family that does not feature a rear articulating caster beam. Instead, the Stretto utilizes an independent spring above each caster arm. The spring has been set to different preloads and mounting angles for the front and rear arms, which allows the Stretto to exceed the minimum obstacle climbing height for Group 3 power chairs while absorbing vibrations to improve a user's ride. From a clinical standpoint, the SRS with independent suspension has been found to reduce whole body vibration, minimize vibratory dose over time, and decrease impact forces to the user. This may help the user maintain their balance, posture, and position in the chair, while also minimizing spasticity, tone, or reflex activity, decrease pain or fatigue, and increase sitting tolerance. It may also help users maintain contact with their drive control device. The Stretto comes with a standard operating fender light and USB charger that plugs into the power chair's charger port in support of many of the users who are in their chairs 12 to 18 hours a day. The Stretto can be configured with the power seat function, including eye-level technology. With eye-level, the Stretto can reach speeds up to 3.5 miles per hour while elevated at 12 inches. The Edge 3 Stretto is 32.5 inches long in the stowage position, all casters tucked in, and 35.6 inches long with the front and rear casters in a trail or driving position. The rear casters are 6 inches and the front casters are 5 inches. This allows for the greatest footplate clearance without compromising stability or drive performance. How the Stretto comes in so narrow is part due to the battery configuration. It can either be configured with NF22 Inceptor batteries or 40 amp hour batteries, but in either case the batteries are turned sideways to fit into the base. 2 access points, one in the front, the other in the rear, allows for easier battery replacement. In the rear, the yellow tabs have been replaced with turn knobs which allow for quicker access. Simply remove the rear shroud, swing the power module base harnessing to the side, and remove and replace the batteries. Please note that the MK batteries do not fit in the Stretto as the terminals are too high. Another point to note is the motor release levers are rotated 45 degrees up to protect them from accidentally disengaging or breaking. The turn radius of the Stretto is 21 inches. As you can see, the base can pretty much turn on a dime, one of the advantages of mid-wheel drive power chairs. Technically, this is a half an inch longer than the Edge 3 because the drive wheels are positioned slightly forward of center, but the Stretto can still completely turn around in tight spaces. With the launch of the Stretto comes the launch of the new center spine design for the True Balance power positioning system. The redesigned back retains the features that made the True Balance power positioning system easy to adjust, but added a number of improvements based on feedback from the field. Most notably, the redesigned back is 3 pounds lighter than the previous generation. One of the most advantageous improvements of the redesigned back is the Toolless removal of the back shroud, which means no more loss or misaligned screws. There are 2 spring-release knobs which will release the bottom of the cover from the back itself when rotated a quarter turn. Simply pull the shroud away from the bottom of the chair to release it from the top of the back. 2 reflectors are standard, but coming later this year, we will have a lighting package which will give the consumer 2 LED lights on the back of the center spine, making them more visible, especially at night. The True Comfort back has been redesigned as well, taking the Cool Core technology that we use in our seat cushions and moving it to the back. With 1 inch of soft memory foam over 1 inch of medium density foam, the True Comfort 4 back will allow users to immerse better into the back cushion, provide postural stability, increase their comfort level and seating tolerance. The redesigned back pan is a more streamlined approach for mounting and adjusting the thoracic lateral supports, which can easily be done with the user in the chair. It was also improved to integrate the thoracic lateral mounting brackets more into the back, which comes standard and allows them to be added easily in the field if necessary. With the new mounting brackets, the thoracic laterals can easily be adjusted with the user in the power chair. To keep the back cushion from sliding down, we now have 2 hooks on the back plate, with trimmable Velcro strips that attach the top of the back cushion to the back plate. The Velcro strips will come very long. Simply hook the Velcro onto the 2 hooks, adjust to fit to the consumer, and trim off the excess. The back plate itself is more rounded on each side, where the back flares out to keep a streamlined look. In addition, there are only side screws on the back, allowing for width adjustment to be done without removing the back from the center spine. Lastly, the amount of mechanical shear reduction has been increased by 5/8 of an inch to 4.4 inches for power recline systems. The back still reclines to almost flat, or approximately 0.175 degrees. This improvement in shear reduction can help maintain posture and minimize the risk of pressure injury on the spine.